lot of my brothers are dead or gone, but they've been hanging on the block a little too long. What can I say? I hope they live to see a brighter day. And the ones that are doing fine, God bless you, cause you're doing fine. At the end of the day, don't forget about me. As days turn to weeks, and weeks turn to years, oh, I feel for my brother. And as time passes by, I see you're not satisfied. Oh, I feel for my brother. Feel for my brother. The street life used to be on, straight up hustling till the break of dawn. Taught me how to do wrong right, everything is tight. But somehow things started to change. Try to get us straight up out of the game. You couldn't see what I saw. The empire was starting to fall. And everything that I said never seemed to get into your head. I tried to do the right thing, living my life with the words that I sing. Now tell me, I wanted to know what happened to my best friend. As days turn to weeks, and weeks turn to years, I feel for my brother. Feel for my brother. And as time passes by, I see you're not satisfied. Oh, I feel for my brother. Feel for my brother. I miss you, man. You're my brother. I said I love you, babe. I won't forget you, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Sometimes I feel life is cheap. Everything's disposable and so are we. Can you hear me?
All right, y'all, we in the building. We're just doing the countdown clock. Everything's set, ready to go. You're now tuned into The Conversation, and this is a very special edition of The Conversation because it's the Fever Records edition. Big shout out to all my Fever artists in the building and on the check-in. And yes, you could hit the chat button. You could chat. You can interact in the room. We can see everything in the studio. My crew's in the house. Ty Dre's in the house. Gary Fax is in the house. And the infamous Al Pizarro's in the house. Hip Hop Boulevard's in the house. Dad's in the house. And we have an artist in the house today. Oh, wow. Okay. I wasn't too bad. We started at 2:10. All right, y'all. Don't mind that clock. Let me get a quick mic check. Al, where you at?
343434.
There you go. Ty Dre.
What up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gary Fax.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Cool. Everybody's in the building. And guess what that means? It's time for me to hit the button.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We here in the building. Once again, it's another week of the Hip Hop Boulevard, The Conversation. And we are doing it again. I see y'all are tuned in. Once again, if you want to know, let us know that you're present, then, type a little something in the chat room. That's all you got to do. We doing roll call. Who's in the chat room? I see right now, I got my first 8 viewers that just popped in. Who's in the chat room? I want y'all to just say hi so we know that you're here. We want to make sure y'all are present. I am the undisputable Rock Logic. Hey. A lot of big things going on at Boardwalk Global Media.
Oh yeah. Boardwalk Global
things
Media making
happening.
moves.
This week is crazy. And you know what, Al? I think we're going to go long today.
We should do that.
Yeah, this ain't going to be an hour show.
Yeah.
Because I think we're going to be doing a lot of things. We got to talk to the agent.
Oh, man, the agent calling
Right? Hey, there goes DJ Switch. Hey, there you go. And there's Callie Reyes. She says hi. What's happening, girl? Good to see you. Glad you're popping in. And I'm just letting you know that we can see you. So go ahead, man. Hit the chat room. I'm down with it. All right. So I'm going to hit the button. 1, 2, 3, and bang. Word up. And yes, y'all, it is happening again. The Conversation with Al Pizarro, Ty Dre, Gary Fax, and Rock Logic, man. So this week's been a big week, right, for the station, right?
Yes,
it's been
it
a big
has.
week because one of the shows actually got picked up by Hot 97, and we're going to do that show broadcasting out of Hot 97 starting in about 2 weeks. So that's kind of like a big thing. It's called the Justice Clapback with Reverend John Foy. So everything seems to be moving in a really nice direction.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling kind of good. What's up, Elena? Elena T. Cobb in the building. Hi, Gary D. That's Regina Patalone. What's happening? We see you. Yes, indeed. So, some good stuff is going on, man. So, and today's show, I'm really excited. Because first of all, I didn't know we were having an artist in, right? I thought we were going to Zoom it, right?
Ah, look at that.
I pull up, Al's like, oh, they're waiting outside, right? Because Al gives these fragmented conversations, right? Like as if he talked, he's like, oh, they're waiting outside. I'm like, who is waiting outside? So I had to give him the keys because I was looking for parking. And then I saw it wasn't you. And it wasn't you. And I went, okay, all right, cool. We freestyling, got it. So Al, what's going on, bro? I'm switching the camera over to you, baby. Yes.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you're.
Look,
what's
I see.
What's
I'm
going
ready.
on? What's your week been like? I see you dressed.
Yo, I'm not playing today. And yes, we did bring in an artist, absolutely, because we talked about it. The last episode, we're going to bring somebody for Ty Dre.
Okay.
Because, so we wanted to hook him up with this artist, and we said, let's bring her live, and here she is, and we're going to bring her on later on.
Okay.
But, a lot of stuff happening, man.
Yeah.
You want me to do my surprises now, or you want me to do it later? Because we'll do the artist, and then we're going to be running out of time and this and that.
So you want to do the surprise right now?
I'd rather do the surprise right now.
You know
Get
what?
out the way.
I gotta create a transition for that because it happens every week, right? So I'm gonna do something like Al surprise. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do a transition for that because he always has a surprise. Al, what do you got in that bag, man?
Bag
I love
of
an Al.
things.
Yeah, man. It's like hold on,
Hold that up to the camera.
You gotta hold that up to the camera. You can't just do it like that. Give me that. Come on, I gotta get a close
Yeah,
up. That's the book.
that's the book.
Look at that right there. Wow. So it's published now.
Yeah.
This is-
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, cop it.
Wait, this is your book?
Yeah.
Am I a good father? Man, I know my kids are like, yeah, Dad, you should read that. Wow, look at that is awesome. Wow. Ow.
Yeah, I'm up to more sound effects.
Yeah,
This is a
that,
sound
baby.
effects show today.
Word up.
Wow.
Welcome to Hollywood Production.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
That's what Al did. He just
That should be his sound. Every time he goes in the bag.
That's it.
Wow.
Please stop linking me up with his show. Okay, got you. Word up. So there it is. Look at that.
Al has a book.
I love it.
I gotta give a shout out to my wife who told me you have to write a book, and I said
And you did
I
it.
never wrote a book in my life, honey.
Right.
You gotta write a book. You need to write a book. You can write a book,
Okay.
and I wrote a book. And she didn't know what I was gonna write about, and I wrote about this.
How long did it take you to write that?
Man, year and a half, 2 years to figure out what I wanted to say.
Okay. All right. Now, is any of that based on any personal experiences? Is it general
Absolutely.
experiences? Yeah.
Absolutely. I got to give a shout out to DJ Switch who did the edits for me.
Okay.
She made sure that all my my grammatical errors was corrected. All right. So,
Oh man, that's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we write naturally how we speak, but people can't read how we speak. So yeah, you need somebody that can translate it into reading language. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like I write how I speak, and it doesn't translate well. Right. Wow, that is congratulations.
thank you.
So where can I pick that up again? Just real quick.
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and authorhouse.com.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Bet. Ty, what's going on, man? How's your project coming in terms of musically and getting people together to do the stuff? How's that going?
Everything is great. Goat Mode is pushing still. Did a couple interviews. I was on 90.3 earlier this week. Did a couple magazine interviews, so we still pushing with that. As far as the project, I'm excited because I have everybody ready for a call today.
Okay,
As well as our special guest that will be here. So this is special for real.
We got it done.
We got it done, and it wasn't even hard trying to like, hey, convince them or
Right.
As soon as I said Hip Hop Pioneers, oh yeah, we got it. Okay,
So you want to talk about some of the artists that you got involved?
absolutely.
Sure. Who do you got?
So, we gonna pull up pictures too?
Oh yeah, why not?
Oh my, okay.
Why wouldn't I do that?
Okay, let's.
Hey,
All right, hold on.
look at that. What's that, man?
You got calls already?
So who are these fellas right here?
Oh yes. So we have 3 different areas here. We have Blue the artist from Virginia and the Carolinas.
Okay.
A great hip hop artist and an amazing singer. When I say he can sing,
He can do both.
he can sing. Very versatile. We have Big Al, who is from Harlem, also was in Virginia and now in California.
Okay.
Very, very Nas influence and stuff of that nature.
Really?
And then,
That's Al on the phone.
oh, okay, I didn't know what that was. I thought I was hearing it here. I thought I was hearing it.
I got one of the
Over
artists
here.
that's
Okay.
with the project just
Okay.
chiming in.
Hey, let's see if we can. I gotta keep going.
And then we have John Sway, who is also an amazing hip hop artist from the Bronx and from Virginia. All great lyricists. Who I definitely wanted to make sure that they are involved in this because they are lovers of hip hop.
Right. Well, let me link the phone to the board because people are calling and it's all happening like. Hold on, because that's the agent. Hold on, that's the agent.
Off the early.
The agent.
Yeah, the agent's calling.
For people who are just checking us out for the first time, look, we've been talking about the agent for 2 episodes. So we have somebody that goes out there in the digital domain and looks for talent. So nobody knows who he is, and we discussed this before.
Hold on, agent.
It's the agent. We call him the agent. So he picked the artist and all that, and I guess he's calling in with some information.
Hold on, got him on. Okay, hello. Is this the agent?
Yes, this is the agent. Is this Hip Hop Boulevard?
This is it.
You made it,
Take
the
that as a
agent.
yes.
The agent was so on it. The agent called at 1 o'clock. He's like, I'm ready. He thought he was on the show. I'm like, nah, bro. It's like we got another hour. You know what I'm saying? So the
How to
agent.
get the timing right.
Nah, man, it's great. So what's going on with you? What's happening?
Not much, man. Just enjoying this beautiful day, man.
So you out
Enjoying
there?
this beautiful day.
Hey, you out there?
Yo,
getting-
what's up, Al?
Hey, what's going on, man? So you out there getting some, surveying and searching and, just going through all the artists that you review on the digital domain.
Yeah, I was going to mention Bodega Bams. Bodega Bams.
Who's the Bodega Band? Who's that?
Bodega Bams. That's Nathaniel De La Rosa.
Okay.
He's from Spanish Harlem.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to know where they're from. Okay. So what attracted you to these guys?
Yeah.
What attracted you to them, agent?
I mean, just their charisma and their culture. The whole Latin culture. And, Bodega Bams he's not a new artist, but he hasn't been around, Snoop Dogg, but he's been around a little bit, but I think he's underappreciated. This is the Tam Boys, yes, the Tam Boys.
All right, so you know what? I think you sent me a video of these guys, right? You sent me a video of these guys? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I see it right there.
Yes, I believe it was called The King.
Oh, you know what? So I'm going to play it.
All right,
Wanna
let's
play
go for it. Yeah, the agent calling.
All right, let's go. Here you go. The agent. Here's the agent's pick of the week. Here it goes. We're going to let it go. This agent.
Ain't like the cops don't already know where it is. I'll tell them you dropped by, the 2 of us smoked a fat bowl, traded pink slips, then you split. I always wanted me in El Camino.
Let's handle this business, stop being finicky. Let's handle this business, stop being finicky. Word. We went from crying broke to. We went from crying broke to now we trying. Sobbing rich. Manny got this plug name. Setting up plays over ceviche. His pops passed the torch like a family restaurant up in Sheep's Bay. The 80s was crazy, they lucky these days. That's what he say, OG Enrique. Cocaine shipping, he talking boatloads. Fans never could see him, he talking smoke shows. Knew they was plotting, so he a no-show. 3 steps ahead. When you chasing green, don't get left on red. Make sure that debit healthy, don't get left on neg. I don't like the O. This road bumpy, ain't it? A lot of bags had to work, but we couldn't claim it. A lot of lions in this jungle and you couldn't tame it. Picture my come up, you couldn't frame it. I could have hated American dream and I need a Stingray. Box C, Corona proof where the fins play. Let's handle this business, stop being finicky. Yeah, yo. Drive to the money, then get driven when I got it. Got it. Yo. Drive to the money in the check. Yo. Drive to the money, then get driven when I got it. Got it. Drive to the money in the pulling up to the corner like okay. Let's handle this business, stop being finicky. Shaking too much, man. Stop playing. Real money. Let's handle this business, stop being.
That was nice. That was nice.
Hey, Agent.
Hello?
Great pick, bro. Great pick.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that was a great pick. That was awesome.
And
it's a nice visualizer.
And the whole thing about this is that you're selecting people that a group or artists that people may not know, or they need more attention, and you really gotta like say who are these guys, and you want to give them that light, that shine. But that's what you're there for, Agent. That's what you do. That's what you do, Agent.
Yeah.
And you did it this week. You did it.
Nice.
The Agent has done it. First trip out, he knocks it out the park.
There you go.
Well, look at the chat room. Listen, don't believe me. Okay, you got Christina Albano. She's like, hey, Samuel Ruiz, that's fire. Oh, listen, okay, it ain't just me, Agent. I'm looking at the room, baby.
Right.
And the room like that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Is this Logic?
Yeah, it's Rock Logic, yeah.
This is Logic. Oh, what's going on? Nice.
There's flowers in the show, bro. I'm here, man. So listen, man, I wanna thank you so much, and we're really excited about what you're gonna bring next week.
Next episode.
Yeah, next episode.
Definitely.
In 2 weeks, all right?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All right?
All right, we'll chat.
All right, for sure. Beware, the agent is at large.
Right. All artists, get your stuff together.
We love
Yo,
it.
that
he's
was hot.
Yeah, that was hot. Al, that was hot.
No, but I told you, this guy, he's got it. He's got the ear. He just showed me a couple of things. I said, holy crap, man, you're picking winners after winners. And I said, this will be a nice thing for the show, the agent.
Yeah,
And it helps the new artists hook up with the pioneers.
Right.
I think it's a great fit. Thank you.
I love it.
What a great transition.
Yeah. Did you like that?
That was amazing.
So right
It was
now.
so amazing I had to acknowledge it. Go ahead.
You know what I'm
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm a slickster. So now, right? Now that we've done that, we have another new artist, right? And this artist is on Fever Records, right? And I mean, she has a tremendous record. She's down with, the legendary Sal Abatello, Fever Records. And from what I understand, Fever Records has not put out an artist in quite some time. And Sal basically came out of retirement. He's been promoting. He does, he promotes all the freestyle shows and stuff. So it's not like he's not there, and I'm staying off camera because I don't want y'all to see her yet. That's why I haven't switched the cameras, you know what I'm saying? And then he came to us, to Al with this, beautiful young talent, and her album is coming out soon and all that. So without further ado, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, you ready? All right, cool. So I'm gonna switch the camera, and here we go. Bang!
Sup, girl, Playgirl Ari.
Yeah.
Cheers, clap.
Playgirl Ari's in the building.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Oh man, listen, we love this, right? Because we like the youth. So first question is, how youthful are you?
I'm good.
No, how old are you?
Youthful? Oh. I'm 21.
21, that's where it's happening. Wow,
Yes.
21. Woo, man, that is dope. So tell me about yourself. How did you get into this music business thing? Like, what's up?
Oh, well, I've been writing for a while, but ever since I told my dad, and from there, it just took off, I guess. So I'm just so nervous.
So so you understand something now? I need something, right? How old were you when you wrote your first song? That long ago, huh?
Yeah, I didn't drop it, but yeah.
No. I'm just saying that you wrote,
Yes.
like the inspiration, right? Like the moment when you picked up a pen, and you went, "I'm gonna write a song." You know what I'm saying? We would say we were like 7, 8.
No, probably around 13.
About 13.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's the question. So in other words, you've been rocking your craft now for almost 10 years.
Yes.
Wow, that is tremendous. Wow. Al, please.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I'm switching to Al.
Sal got a label again.
Oh man.
Sal got a label again.
He's back.
Can you say something that people probably figured was not going to be back in that manner and just come back fierce? Because you haven't heard the song.
No, not yet.
And you know how many downloads she got already? Ty Dre, over 200K.
Woo, 200,000. Oh, come on now. Hold on. You gotta get that up. That is an accomplishment in this day and age.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I put out a single, 2 years ago, and I got a bunch of downloads and streams, and here's what I'm saying. You're on your way to a plaque. Yes. You're gonna get a plaque soon, right? I got a plaque for $2.5 million.
Wow.
You're gonna get a plaque, all right? And you're gonna put that plaque on your wall, and you're gonna love that plaque.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Oh wow, that is great. 200,000 out the box.
Yo, in a month.
How long has it been out?
In a month.
30 days.
30 days.
Did you shoot a video yet?
No, not yet. Next weekend.
Oh, next week.
Yes, it's upcoming Sunday, Saturday.
Next Saturday, we're shooting
Yes.
a video. So what? Tell me. See, I haven't heard the song yet, right? And what I would like to do is we would like to debut the video on the show.
Okay.
When you're all done. So what is the concept of the song?
Well, basically.
And what's the name of the song?
Oh, the song's called "Why Did You Do Me Wrong."
Okay.
So yeah, yeah.
That's a heavy statement right there.
Come on, man.
Title, woo.
Go ahead.
But yeah, about people that have done me wrong. I don't want to say anybody
Yeah,
that.
no. Don't. We don't put nobody on blast.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
But just the fact that I've been done wrong a lot of times and things like that. So I was like, oh, a lot of people can relate to this. So
True, because everybody's been done wrong by
Yes.
somebody. It's universal. Either you do wrong or you've been done wrong.
Yes.
That's
Very true.
a good concept. So is it like a dance beat? Is it a freestyle
No.
beat? Is it a hip hop beat? What is it?
it's more of something you could listen to when you're cruising on the highway.
It's easy listening.
Yeah, but it's deep. It's an easy beat, but it's deep. The song is deep.
That head nodding
Yeah.
music.
Definitely head nodding.
You remember D Cover?
Yeah. Okay, you like that? You like, yeah. People done done me wrong.
There you go.
Oh man, that is so dope. So, what are your expectations of Fever Records? How did you get introduced to Fever Records? Let's start there, because that's not even a logical choice for a young person your age, really. So, how did that even come about?
Well, once my dad found out that I was that I'm a rapper, that I rap.
Who's your dad?
Oh, Edwin's. That's what he goes by.
That's what he goes by.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my co-manager, Sal Abatello.
Oh, so, okay,
yeah, so my dad knows Sal. So
okay, so it's like a family thing.
yeah, definitely a family thing.
Okay, okay, that is so dope. And then Dad called Sal and was like, "I got something."
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, all right, that's how that works.
Yeah.
You love that. Wow, because like I said, it's not a logical choice.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really see 21-year-olds going, "I'm going to be on Fever Records." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but that's dope how that came across. Wow. Al.
Rock, could you educate me on the history of Fever?
Oh boy, you know what? I think I can call somebody that can do better than me.
We can do that.
We can call Sal Albatello himself. Can we get Sal on the phone?
Yeah.
Can we get
Why
Sal?
not?
Yeah, because I want to put him on the board. I'll give it to you from from what I know, right? Because I'm a youngster, right, in the Fever thing. You know, when Sal Sal had a discotheque, and it was a discotheque, and it was called Disco Fever, and it was in the Bronx, and what happened was hip hop was happening in the parks, and it was really happening. And the short side of the story is he gave Grandmaster Flash a shot, right? He says, "You know what? Let's come into the club and see what happens." All of a sudden, he's like 5,000 kids showed up. Disco Fever hip hop version born, and it kind of goes from there. Then other artists like Sweet G and Games People Play. Who made that record? Games People Play. That was on Fever Records. Games People Play. I think that was Sweet G actually. Hold on, who's calling? Let me see. Hold on. This is a. Hold on for a second. Let me just see.
To accept.
Okay.
One. To send.
Yo, hello.
Yeah, what's up, it's Sal?
There it is, baby. I no longer have to talk about the history of Fever because Fever is on the phone right now.
It's getting hot in here. Oh, man.
What's up, Sal?
What's up, guys?
Oh man, listen, we were just talking with your artist, right? Your new artist, right? And how many downloads you had. And Ty Dre asked me about the history of Fever. Can you kind of go into that for a minute with me?
Say that again?
The history of Fever Records and Fever. I guess let's do Fever Records because this is kind of about the fact that there's a resurgence now with your new artist. So talk about the history of Fever Records.
Well, you know, it came out of the club. The club opened in 76. I heard you mention about Grandmaster Flash, which is true. And in 1979, when Rapper's Delight came out, you know, we were the first ones to play it. And it was very intriguing that they put something on wax. You know, it was like, oh, shit, that was pretty genius. And before you know it, records started coming out, you know, by the dozens, by, you know, Curtis Blow and Fearless 4 and Treacherous 3 and all the original guys, Cold Crush. And in 1971, I made a record over Heartbeat with Sweet G, who was the manager of the Fever.
In 81.
And yes, in 1981.
Yeah, okay.
Junebug produced it, rest in peace. And it was a Kenny Nick song, which was Tanya Gardner's record, Heartbeat.
Uh-huh.
And we did the rap over it along, and Treacherous 3 also did the rap over it that year. So that was my first introduction with doing records. And then in 83, we put out our own label, Fever Records, distributed by West End. And we put out Games People Play by Sweet G. Went to #1 in KTU, KISS, BLS. And that was it. And after that, we just rolled along with Starsky, Live at the Fever, You Gotta Believe,
Yeah.
Jiggalette, and then we got into the freestyle.
That was, You Gotta Believe was a smash. That was a smash right there. I played the hell out of You Gotta Believe. When I wanted to get the party rocking, you gotta mind, I was like 14, you know. When you wanted to party rock, you played You Gotta Believe. But then the flip side was the when he was really rapping Live at the Fever, which was crazy. I had those claps. Hello, everybody. It was dope. Dope.
There's a ball, dang
Word up. So, and then you moved forward a little bit because you moved out of the hip hop thing after that.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said you moved out of the hip hop thing and then you started moving into like the freestyle
and
stuff.
Well, what happened was West End, who was our distributor, in the middle of our records, went out of business.
Oh.
So we had to find a new distributor. That was the last record actually they put out. I think the last record they put out was like Barbara Mason, Another Man Is Biting My Time.
Oh, right. Yeah. I remember that one.
Remember that? That was a good club record. So then I got introduced to Suture Records by Charles Stetler, with the Fat Boys, and he had just brought the Fat Boys over there. We had a big contest at Radio City, and the Fat Boys won the contest, and the prize was a recording contract. So Charles put it out on Tim Pan Apple, and he introduced me to Artcast, which was running Sutra, and then we started doing. I put out some hip hop. We did like Sweet G again and Jiggalette Starsky, but it was that era was just it was ending, and the Run DMC and Beastie Boy era was coming out,
Right.
and the party music wasn't happening anymore. And then I luckily found Naomi, who was hanging out at my skating ring in the Bronx.
I remember.
had
I
a
forgot
great
all
voice.
about her. Wow. Yeah, Naomi. Right. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah. And Andy Panda was a young Puerto Rican, and I saw that there was going to be this new movement with Latinos, Puerto Ricans, just like it was with the young black urban kids in the 70s. And I said, well, here's the second generation Latinos from the salsa, generation. These were the ones, the children of them, and they're speaking English, they're singing English, and that was it. And I opened up a club called the Devil's Nest, which catered to that movement. And Little Louis Vega was the DJ. Was very instrumental. Like I found Flash for that movement, the hip hop movement. Now Little Louis was going to be the freestyle movement, and we discovered Sapphire there and TKA and what's her name? Cover Girls.
Cover Girls, yeah.
A lot of people came out of that place. Information Society, all these big dance records, and they started going pop. And we had some big records with Sutra Records.
Let me tell you something. Sal's always at the pulse. Like before it starts, he's there. Because you just heard what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, right at the beginning of hip hop. All right, right at the beginning of freestyle music. And now imagine that he's got a new artist now. And what's going to happen? Ty Dre just got a history lesson, Sal. Because he just said, wow, all this stuff, one guy?
Yeah, he didn't just pop out of nowhere, baby. Sal got history. That's why it's just an honor to really have him on the phone. I remember when the Cover Girls record came out, actually, right? That was the Show Me, You Really Love Me, right? And I was going to school. I was in high school with Angel, right, who sings the lead. And she runs into my class. She goes, "Boom, rock, I got a hit record." I was like, okay. And then that next week, I performed with her. I was doing a rap thing at the time, and they came on, and there was a place I was on 149th Street, it was like on the second floor, or maybe it was the joint that was near Parkchester. But they did the song. They did Show Me. And that was the first time I heard it, and that was one of my favorite freestyle records. I liked how the bass was moving, like that whole thing. I loved it.
That was by the L Train, I think.
By the
L Train, that club.
Produced by Andy Panda.
That was Andy Panda who did that, right?
Yeah, Tony Moran from the Latin Rascals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next record by Cover Girls, Because of You, was done by Little Louis and Robert Cavillas. So, you started working with all these young kids that were coming out of the club, just like the Fever, when we had the Fever, you had one or two recording artists, and within a year from that, you got like 20, 30 hanging out in the club at the same time. There'll never be another club like that or another movement like that ever. I mean, that was just a time in music history that, it'll never be repeated.
Hey, Ty Dre, you got something to say to Sal?
First of
What's up,
all,
Ari?
wow.
Oh, wait, I got to talk about the room, because the room went off, right? It's like, Cha Tuck, yo, Playgirl Ari, we see you. We see you. Yeah, it's all happening in the chat room. Yeah.
What's up, Ty?
What's up? Wait,
one more thing. Half Pint said, "What's up, Sal?" Half Pint, he just shouted you out in the chat room too.
Oh shit, what's up? Yeah, we got a few people on. I see Callie's on, and Alex is on Make Me Over NYC, and Christina, my Erica, my foundation. So we got some people on.
Yeah. Good, Ty.
No, well, first of all, I was gonna say what such an impressive resume. First of all,
yeah.
I'm blown away with words. Honestly, I really don't have much to say. But I am very curious, of course, on the future, and with us having Playgirl here. I just want to ask you with such a impressive catalog, you know, what was it that made you want to come back to your roots with her?
You know, when you're putting out records, you want to put out quality stuff, and you want to make sure you're putting out hits. You know, when I saw that, you know, when you're just putting out records, you know, that's when I just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were always known for putting out, you know, a quality record, whether it be hip hop or dance or pop. And when I felt I wasn't doing that anymore, which was about a year, I just ended it. You know, it's just like when you got to retire before, you know, when you're a player and you're like, hey, you're hanging on. So I said, nah, you know, I had my time and did great. So, and I went into producing concerts and shows. I've been relevant all these years. Actually, it's 50 years. Last year made 50 years in the business.
Wow.
We still out there. We had a party last night in New Jersey, which was a dinner party, which we sold out. And so what made me come back was obviously Edwin is like family. And he told me about his daughter, and he told me how, you know, she was writing for years, and, you know, she was ready and interested to give it a shot. And I listened to her, and, you know, obviously she's very talented. She's a great writer. You know, she's beautiful. And I heard the record, and, you know, I said, come on, let's go, Edwin. Let's give it a shot.
Edwin's hanging in the wings right there. He's hanging in the wings. He's over there in the corner. I mean, and you got to understand something. There's something that Al said about you, Sal, that's true. You're always on the pulse of things, right? Because about 3 weeks ago, I did a concert with Sal out in Long Island, and it was me, and I was Globe from Soul Sonic Force, and he had Rob Bass out there, and Melly Mel was out there, right? And he did this thing where it was a very intimate setting, right? It was about maybe 20 people that were in the audience. The whole thing was set up like a concert venue, right? It was set up like a concert venue, really, and we all performed, but then he had like a pay-per-view component to it that you could watch it and stream for about $20. You know what I'm saying? And I'd never seen anything like that. And the food, Sal, my man, you ain't no joke with that food, bro.
Yeah, Italian food. He had the real shit, not that imitation shit.
Oh, without a doubt. Like, he had a lobster boat, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even care if I performed after that. I was like, the food's just dope, I'm good.
Right.
You know, so it was really a great day. And once again, that's him ahead of the curve, really. You know?
Yeah, well, him doing that in this climate goes to show that he can reinvent himself in different kind of ways and still give the audience what they want. Because even though the venue had so many people, everybody had access.
Right.
And they could see it. And these acts, everybody, 2020 was the year that didn't happen. Everybody was just like, when am I going to go out? When am I going to see this? When am I going to see that? And he's able to do that. That's a great achievement, you know? And I know that people that clicked on and paid the pay-per-view were like, you know, this is well worth the money.
Nice.
You know, and also, I haven't put out records, but I still do old school hip hop shows for years. We do them at Lehman, Bergen Pack. We've done it at Radio City. And in the last 10 years, I started combining the old school hip hop legends with the freestyle. And a lot of people weren't feeling it in the beginning. But again, I'm always, like you said, ahead of the curve. I'm always looking ahead what I think is going to be relevant. And I knew after 35 years and 40 years, hip-hop and freestyle became, you know, the same genre because of the age. And then the crowd, the audience is a sit-down. It's a real hard ticket now, you know. They can't go to clubs anymore. You know, they're 40s, 50s, and 60s, but they'll sit down, and both of them are enjoying both of those eras. And they came together and been so successful. And what's great about my shows is you're not allowed to do no new music. It's only the hits,
Your
you know.
stuff.
You got one, you're done, 2, 3, 4. And so they hear maybe 30, 40 hits in one night in a row. And it just brings them back to where they had a great time in their life when they were teenagers.
So when's your next show, Sal?
We're doing a drive-in in Long Island on April 10th. And it's TKA, Rob Bass, Suave, Cynthia, George Anthony, and White Boys DJing, and I'll be hosting, and my partner Brian Rosenberg, and it's at Adventureland in Long Island.
There you go.
And what's the date on that again?
April 10th.
April 10th. You'll look out for that.
I think
Now,
this is the
now where can we get tickets at? Where can we buy tickets to the event?
You could call the office, my office at 914-725-0011, and I'll direct you to where to go. Also, we've been doing a lot of these dinner parties. We had one last night in New Jersey at a place called Calandri's Italian restaurant. And it was a good friend of mine's birthday, Louis Damon, who's a Latin singer who's part of our family. We're selling them out, just music, great music, old school music, freestyle. And then we do one every month in New Rochelle at Noma Social. And every Thursday, I'm at a beautiful restaurant in Long Island called Vizio. If you guys ever want to come get something to eat, hook up, say hello. My pleasure. Come see me every Thursday night. It's a beautiful restaurant. The food's off the hook. Massapequa, Long Island.
I'm coming
And
out.
DJ Serge from Westchester is the DJ.
And you Sal does the cooking show on Mondays too,
Does he?
Yeah.
Sal?
Yeah, every Monday. I don't do no cooking, bro. I only do the eating. DJ Victoria does all the cooking. I show up, I eat, I go home.
Where do you do that show at? Where do you do that show?
Facebook every Monday. If you wanted to just see one of the old episodes, you could go on Facebook. And every other Wednesday, I do a drive-by in the car where I bring a celebrity, a DJ, or a recording artist, and we drive around and we go by all their memorable spots where they were born, where they did their first show, where they did their first record.
I love it.
Did their first club, whatever. We drive by, we get out of the car, and we talk, and then we play music for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
And I think that's on TikTok or Twitch. That's on Twitch,
That's on,
right?
Twitch and Facebook, yeah. It's called the Fever Drive-By. DJ Blazer is the DJ. Tom Juju produces it. And then we bring an artist. Last week we had C-Bank, Hot Shot. And this week we have Suave. We've had Tony Touch. We had a lot of DJs on. And a lot of artists, TKA, George Amon, Cynthia, Cover Girls. It's been going good. People will enjoy it.
Nice.
Fun. It's just for fun.
You think he's busy? You think he's busy, Rock?
I think he's really busy. All right, listen. He's so busy that the room is heavy. All right, hold on, wait. Sal, who's Callie? Callie Reyes. Who's that?
Callie Reyes is one of my closest friends, actually like a daughter.
Uh-huh.
She is one of the principal board members of the Erica Roman, my charity foundation.
Okay.
Her and Erica are very close, best friends. And unfortunately, Erica was a DJ in Orlando when she passed. She got killed in a car accident.
Oh, wow.
And started a foundation for her. She used to live with me. She was like my, like an adopted daughter. And she came to live with me. And I got her an audition in Florida. She became the #1 DJ in Orlando on the hip-hop station.
Okay.
In 2 years. And the show went to #1. And that day when it went to #1, she had texted me in the morning. She had the morning show, too. She said, I'm going to celebrate, the being #1, the first time the station was ever #1 in the morning. And when I woke up in the afternoon that day, she had gotten killed in a car accident.
Wow.
So it's been 11 years now. We've kept her name alive. We've had the foundation, which there's some board members on also, Callie, Christina, and Alex. They're board members. And we do a lot of fundraising for breast cancer and cancer awareness. We do Orchard Beach every year. 20,000 people. We put on the show and the production and hosting it. And the music by the Club Killer DJs, White Boy, Blazer, and all the guys. And that's it. So that's who's on too. We got some of the members from the foundation on.
I mean, that's fair because, she's in the room with your whole schedule. She's like, feverrecords.com website. She's like, Monday night cooking show. She's like, Wednesday night Fever Drive. She's like, Thursday, Ivizo.
Callie handles all the merchandising at all the shows.
I see.
So she knows everything about everything.
Yeah,
Alex handles all the makeup for all the artists and all when we do all the charity events for all the survivors. Okay. And Christina handles all the putting together all of the promotions.
Okay.
And putting together the venues where we do our charity work.
Okay, got it. Yeah, and she put that in the chat room for sure. And then Saturdays, Calandri's in New Jersey.
Yep. This week will be, well, Saturday was last night, but we're going to be at Calandras again Friday for a disco night. Just disco music, Disco Fever. DJ Victoria will be playing. And on Saturday, we're going to be back in the Rochelle at Noma Social. And White Boy and the Club Killers will be there.
Okay. Listen, Sal, I want to thank you for tuning in. You know, it's an honor. You know, always, first of all, it's always an honor to just kind of talk to you and hang out with you and stuff. So that's cool. But I'm glad you called into the show. And I'm going to get back to your new artist, Playgirl Ari. Is that cool?
Yeah, oh, that would be nice. Hey, Ari, how you doing, baby? I know it was supposed to be about you. Sorry. I didn't ask the questions, but anyway, you got a really talented young lady right there, and you're going to hear a hit record when you hear it. And she's got a lot of nice stuff getting ready to come out, too.
So what platforms is a record on, Sal?
It's on all the platforms.
Okay, like Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. Okay, so it's easily downloadable. All right, cool. And
it's been out for 3 months, not 1 month. Okay, not 30 days.
Okay.
So we put it out in November, the end of November, December.
Okay, all right. And it's doing well.
Very well, yes. He's doing well for new artists, yep.
Yeah, you heard it from the president of the record company. Right there. You heard it from the president, baby. Word up.
All right, guys. Yo, thanks a lot.
All right.
Al, love you, bro.
All right, Sal.
So long. All right, Gary, rock. All right, guys.
I'll talk to y'all.
Bye, Ari.
Bye.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Legendary Sal.
What a show.
What a show.
I was about to say, this is like, with her, it's literally what this project is.
Yeah.
You know, she is new generation connecting with a hip hop pioneer.
There you go.
You know, in a different level of just a musical level.
That is true. That is a generational thing.
It's a generational thing. How does that feel though? Like,
it feels amazing.
Is it a lot
I'm
of
very
pressure?
humble and blessed.
Do you feel pressured at all? Like,
Sometimes, yeah.
I can get that. I can get that. That's a lot. That was a big catalog resume but just having that powerhouse behind you is very special. It's very special.
Yes.
So where do you see yourself in like 2 years, 3 years? Where we gonna be?
On a boat somewhere, I guess. Nah,
We're gonna be out 4 albums in. Like, what are we talking about?
Oh yes, definitely. A lot of singles, albums. Yeah.
Couple plaques.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I wish I had your song. If I had your song, I would just kind of. You want to do some acapella real quick? Maybe just kind of.
Oh yeah.
Word.
Oh,
you see, now that's what I'm talking about. She did not shy away from the challenge.
No.
Right. I was waiting for. Oh, you know, I don't got much. She like, no, let's go. Bet. Go ahead. I'm here.
All right.
Let's do it.
12 a.m., the thoughts in my mind racing, rolling up Zaza, that's my way of escaping. I know some people rather see me on my back and not my feet. Gotta watch who you bring home, don't bring demons where you sleep. Learn my lesson plenty times, ain't no cap behind these rhymes. You supposed to be my dunny, so I let my guard down while you did me slime. Switching up like I wasn't riding for you, sliding for you. No hesitation, pop that bottle for you. Hopped out my films, remembered who I was, spared you out of sympathy. I ran out of love. The old version of me checked out, she has expired. Wouldn't pour water on certain people if they caught on fire. Shicey behavior, narcissistic tendencies, paint a nigga picture of me, leaving out my specialties. Haters on my body like my rhyme, going shake 'em all, bouncing back from losses. That's the definition of a boss. Talk through the grapevine is that Playgirl Ari on the come up. Most definitely, I'm working from the night till the sun up. No excuses, that's a self-procrastination. Some think I'm disrespectful. On the other hand, some think I'm blatant. 16 songs may break my bones, that's true, but words will never hurt me. I remember those big old days when dude used to curve me. Now it's, oh, I look great, oh, you so gorgeous. Said his name is Christopher, only Christopher I acknowledge as well as tell me. Why did you do me wrong? First time was on you, second time on me, but now I'm gone. I reward disloyalty with distance. We living in a pimp will be pimp world. Don't ask me if I'm pimping.
Oh yeah! Gotta play the beat behind that. Woo!
Rock, you were like, oh man, she's going.
Oh, she's going.
And she's going.
Wow! And she kept going.
Yeah.
Let me tell your people, y'all don't want that smoke that just came out of that. Oh, man. Alexandra, she's like, go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Ari.
Yes.
She's 21. Oh, man. Chat room lit up off of that one.
Ty Dre.
Oh, man.
You got a sample now.
Yeah, now you see what's happening here.
Got to.
You want to hit a freestyle real quick?
Oh!
You were asking. I'm trying to put together a record here. I'm A&Ring right now. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Ty. Go.
All right. Golly, here we go. I gotta follow that. All right. They're gonna welcome me back as if Mace is back. The game befitted me well like I was made for that. I'm made for rap. Hot butter made for scratch. Then winking at me harder than the Oakland Raiders cap. They hate the cap. Everything they say is cap. Trying to run a marathon but can't take the lap. Trying to aim at everything that they played with rap. When I'm done with this freestyle, they're gonna play this back. Wait. And not to never panic. And shout out to Panic for making this vision panoramic. They trying to cripple dreams, they can never stand it. Now they want to jack son as if I rock with Janet. Knew I was gonna be the one to get out. Solar system, I just really needed time to plan it. For a while they couldn't figure me out. I was a joke, think of a rock, they took me all for granted. I'm done.
Oh my God. I'm having so much fun today.
Fire.
Man, the youth is tearing it up.
Yeah.
Smoke
You
is
take it
heavy in the
over.
room.
You take it over.
The youth. So I got to show your album cover because it's really nice.
Yes.
It's really beautiful. Hold on, put that up right now. See, that's the album cover right there.
Look at that.
There it is right there. And right there, you can see everywhere that you can download it. You see it's on Fever Records. She's got the headphones on. She's in the booth. She's ready to rock. You can see her Instagram is up top. So you can see everything, when you want to get at her and just kind of hit her with something, let her know how you feel in the music. You always want to communicate with your fans. You know what I'm saying? So they know what's going on. But that is really a great album cover, by the way.
Thank you.
Makeup by me, Alexandra Clayton.
Yes.
She claimed that.
She's the GOAT.
Alexandra Davila. Is that right? Did I pronounce that
Yes.
right? Davila? Okay. And she's like, makeup by me. They both, and Sal Albertal was like, they both tore it up. Record deal on Fever. Love, man. That is incredible, yo. Listen, because we got a lot of stuff to get to. I want to thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You know what I'm saying? And you were a pleasant surprise. I didn't know you were coming. I thought, maybe we said it last week. I don't know. I drink a lot. But I'm glad you came in because we don't get a lot of guests in the studio often.
I feel blessed.
So, it's nothing like...
He's the first guest.
Yeah, you are the first guest.
Thank you.
Wow. And you can't vibe with somebody on Zoom like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hear, you can see the chat room and everything. Dad, Ed, I want to thank you for bringing them in. I mean, incredible. And I will definitely see you momentarily. And while I'm at it, Sal, I got something to play for you, Sal. Hold on, let me just see. I had to switch out a little bit. Hold on, let me see. Scrolling. Sean Connery.
We don't hear with a hip hop pioneer.
Yeah, I mean she's something.
We can hear it.
So I'm gonna play this while we switch gears, okay, guys? All right. Okay, here we go.
So this is kind of my diary of the experience of me performing with Soul Sonic. I think it's gonna be incredible. I'm so open right now.
So right now, I'm rehearsing for the Soul Sonic show in Plainview, Long Island. I'm learning the lyrics right now. Take your body, socialize, get down, let your soul lead the way. LG sent me the all the songs in the show format last night. I'm rolling with my man LG right now. We on our way to the Soul Sonic 4 show with Melly Mel and Rob Bass, my man Sal Albertello. And you know what? We're gonna rehearse on the way to the show. Word up. Check. Doing the sound check right now, and we're in the warehouse. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at the whiteboard right there. Word up. It's all happening. LG's doing this thing. Yeah. Check. Legendary Grandmaster Flash of Furious 5, Melly Mel, King MC all day. Mel, we're doing something different here today. We're performing post-COVID.
Right.
What is it like to do a post-COVID concert?
Well, I'm coming out of retirement, and I'm gonna get on stage, and I'm gonna come out swinging, and I'm gonna be taking on the poking, because I done did all my calisthenic exercise, over 45,000 consecutive calisthenic exercises to get on stage and do my thing, because I was retired, but I'm making a comeback, and I'm gonna kick COVID in the ass.
So, unfortunately, this last year, we couldn't perform in front of everybody like we normally do. So tonight, we're doing a virtual show, and we're going to be streaming live. You could be at home. You could log on, and I think it's only was it $20 to log on. And we got Raw Bases performing tonight. We got Melly Mel performing tonight. We got the Soul Sonic Force in the house. I'll be hosting the show. DJ White Boy will be playing the music in between. And come on down and relax, stay home, enjoy this in your house, pull out a drink, get something to eat, and get some popcorn, and come on down to the Fever, because we're going to bring the Fever to you and to your homes.
Oh, I love that. So, are any people like coming that are going to be in the audience, or will it be a limited amount of seats?
No, the only people in the audience is very, everything is masked, social distancing. They're far away from us. It's just family and friends that are going to be sitting outside on the tables, but they're about 25 feet from us. It's a beautiful stage. Sound is beautiful. You would think we're at a concert, right?
Right.
So I think there's going to be about 30, 40 people out there. That's about it. And us. So tune in. It's on the, I think Biggs just put it up on the internet.
Yeah.
And come join us.
Incredible. Yo, thank you, Sal.
That's right, baby. Hip Hop Fever. Catch it.
Believe it.
Soul Sonic Boy! Yeah, put your hands together, come on, let's go! Universal people looking for that perfect peace. All the royal nations looking for that perfect peace. Why Zulu Nation need a perfect peace. Africa, where my down now, this is the perfect peace. Come on, hey.
So that was a little taste of the night when we did the concert with Sal on Long Island. You know what I'm saying? So that was really big night. And I know Sal probably didn't know I was going to play it, but I had to play it, bro, because you're in it. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. So I guess we're changing gears now. We're in another space. We've moved to another space.
Remember the last episode we were talking about the Pioneers called in and all that, and we were talking about the whole mixture. And now it's Ty Drake's time, you know,
right,
where his artists start calling in and he starts talking about them. And I believe you got photos of his artists. And Ty Drake takes it from here.
I do. All right. So Ty, go. Let's talk about it.
So yes, I know we talked about the last three artists. The others, as y'all all heard, and
let's kind of get back to it because that was early.
Okay.
So I really want to show.
Let's bring it back then.
Yeah.
So we have Blue the artist, an amazing singer, blow anybody away. I'll put him up against anybody, but he can also rap his tail off. He's from Carolina and Virginia. We have Miguel Harrison, Harlem, but now lives in California. He has the roots of both West and East Coast, and as soon as you hear him, I got to get you their music rock, but as soon as you hear him, you're going to think, wow, he's straight out of the 90s. Like, he was in a tube hiding, you know, for the past decade. Really, really Nas inspired, a great lyricist. And John Sway as well, from Virginia and from the Bronx. Somebody else who has both different types of hip hop influence into him. Amazing lyricist. So definitely want to get them a part of this, and they are very excited.
Okay, so I got somebody else too. Hold on. Let me just click to you real quick. And let me make the adjustment. Hold on for 1 second.
Okay.
So, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right. And let me just do that. Oh, I didn't. Okay, wait, hold on, wait.
There you go.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then I guess I can kill this and kill that.
Yes.
And there we go.
Yes.
All right. What are we talking about here?
Here, you want to talk about two powerhouses. Two powerhouses. First of all, Didi Ami, amazing rapper. Amazing rapper. When you hear her rap,
where's she from?
She is from all over New York. You know, she'll probably claim the Bronx, but she's been in the Bronx, she's been in Brooklyn, she's been in Queens. She really is hip hop. Okay. I promise you, she's gonna blow y'all away when y'all hear her rap. Blow y'all away. And she's very old school influence as well. All her music is clean. Everybody's music here is clean.
Okay.
Which I loved also about Playgirl is she didn't curse not once.
Not one time.
Not one derogatory term.
No, she was about that, bro.
Yeah.
Like no cursing, you know what I'm saying? You know who else didn't curse, which is really crazy, right? And made a lot of hit records? Rakim.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Rakim never. Right.
Rakim.
That's right.
Yeah, he never cursed. The only curse I ever really heard him say was niggas. That's it. And that was on one record. That was on Juice. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, he was successful not cursing. You know, and she killed that, bro. I was like, wow.
Definitely killed that.
What's up with OnStar?
And then, last but not least,
Oh my God.
A visionary lyricist, actor, motivational speaker. He does it. Dancer. I mean, he's known for his rapping and dancing. That's definitely the big bro. He's done many things from Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon.
Was he in a movie?
He had a movie, Wheels, that's out on all streaming. I think you can get it on Amazon right now that he starred in. He was also in Roxanne.
Yeah, the Roxanne Shante.
He played was it DJ? Who was her?
Was it MC Shan he played?
Yes, it was.
He played Shan, I think. He played Shan.
He played MC Shan.
He played Shan.
And he's also been on Ellen twice for his dancing. Like I said, a amazing rapper.
I got to tell you about him because there's some stuff that I do know because I know him, personally.
Of course.
And we go to the same church together. That's where I was introduced to him. And what people don't know is at any given moment you could see him dancing on the train.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's videos of him doing the whole flip upside down thing with his crew. He's with his crew. You know what I'm saying? And they going around the poles and defying gravity and everything. Mm-hmm. And then he's in church every Sunday. And then he's an amazing rapper. And how I got introduced to him actually is he sampled my voice on a record.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a common friend, my man Lazy Legs Diamond. And he was like, yo, I can actually get Rock to actually do the vocal. It doesn't have to be a sample. And then that's kind of how we connected. But he's...
Wow.
I remember seeing him in the Roxanne movie, and I was like, is that on? Yo, he got a partner. Like, he's really a very talented individual.
Absolutely.
I was trying to get him on the phone.
Great song, by the way.
Huh?
Great song that guy did.
Yeah, you heard the song.
Of course. Great song.
Can you
try to call him?
Yeah. What you can do is, I'll tell you what you can do, because I want to get him on the air, right?
Okay.
Just tap his number in there.
Okay.
So we don't blow him up. Everybody be calling OnStar.
Right.
Right. We don't do that.
Here we go.
Playgirl Ari reminds me of Roxanne Shante and MC Light. There you go.
What a great comparison.
That is a great comparison. Jarvis Cooper says, peace and blessings, family. Yes, sir. Good to see you.
BBJ. That's the guy who's going to be one of the 5.
Okay.
With the whole project.
There we go. I think we got OnStar.
Uh-oh.
Nice. Shoot, he might be in church. It's like 3:00.
He texts me. He's on standby.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Because I know he might be there with Bishop Jordan. I don't know, maybe.
Blessings.
Oh, there we go.
OnStar.
There we go. We got him.
Yo, what's up, OnStar? What's happening, brother?
All is well. How are my great men of hip hop doing?
Oh, man, we are having a great time today, man. Great time today. I'm putting your picture up.
Yeah.
OnStar.
Gotta have you full center right there. There you go.
Dre and the legendary MC Nicky, Mr. Let Me See Those Hands.
I was talking about you, and I sold you short a little bit because there's stuff that I didn't talk about. He's really into the old school stuff. Like, I'll see him at events. He's when you did the Hip Hop Boulevard thing, and we were in the Bronx under the tent.
The luncheon.
Arn was there.
Yeah.
Arn was there. You know what I'm saying? He's there with Herc and everybody. He's really like super supportive.
Arn.
Yeah.
Tell everybody why you are so influenced by the old school hip hop. What's your connections to it?
Well, I'm going to say it like this. A lot of people see a tree from how it grows up, but they don't recognize that it also grows down.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't give proper respect and understand that old school, we call it old school, but to me it's true school. It's not going anywhere. It's not ever going to be irrelevant. It's always going to be relevant. The great Grandmaster Caz said, hip-hop didn't invent anything, but it reinvented everything. And so with that being the case, my roots just so happen to be deeply connected to hip-hop because my dad, rest in peace, Kippy D, Rocksteady Crew, left me such a history of understanding, like,
you could start something from your age, your era, or be a part of it rather, and contribute so much to it that it goes universal. It goes worldwide. It goes everywhere that everyone goes. So this is like, to me, it's like if you don't know this, or if you don't have an interest in it, there should be no reason why you would even consider yourself to be a rapper, be a dancer, be a DJ, anything that the elements have birthed from, or even have a voice in it, because you got to know where it started. So it's just always going to be that for me.
You hear that?
And
amazing.
Come on.
And you know what I appreciated about that, bro? And because I remember seeing an interview with Eminem, right? And he knew everybody. Like he knew everybody from Flash to Bam. I mean, his hip hop. He studied hip hop history. And what I'm driving at is that our youth, right, the minorities, the black and brown, right, we don't really go back like that and acknowledge or study our craft, right? For every generation that happens with us, it happened with them, and they don't even know the history of it. You know what I'm saying? So I was very impressed when you came, to the table and you just knew all this stuff, and I'm like, damn, dude, like, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? So, I really appreciate that, that you really dug into the history, and you understand how things work.
So let me ask something. Are we next episode? Are we going to? And not that we're ending the show now. I'm just saying we should match them up now. Next episode, match them up. Producer or artist with artists, so we know who's gonna work with who.
Who do you think he'd want to work with? Arn, who would you want to work with?
I got the perfect person.
Who? Put it together, Al.
BBJ. Jarvis Cooper. Absolutely.
Jarvis Cooper and OnStar. I like that. Wow. I like that. There's something going on here.
That's bridging a gap.
Yeah, that's a big bridge.
That's a big bridge.
I like that.
That's a big
I like
bridge.
that. Oh boy. Okay, it's just
And
kind of.
I think Jarvis is on. I sent him the number to see if he will call.
Yeah, see if you call it. Hold on for 1 minute, Arn. Hold on for 1 second. Hello.
Hey, Chuck, it's Nick.
Hey, Nick, we're on the radio right now. You want to call back, or you want to call about the show?
Oh, yeah, let me call you back. I think I'm petitioning. I thought it was right outside your house.
I'm at the radio station.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bet. Okay.
See, this is
let me
live,
switch
people.
over. Yeah. It is really live.
Alrighty.
And sometimes I don't know. I'm like, is he watching the show? Is he? So I'll click over and see. It is truly live. On.
Yes.
Yeah. Callie Reyes, she said True School. I like that.
All right.
That's it, because that's the truth, man. That's the
So
truth.
if I call BBJ on my phone, can you hook it up? No, it got to be to your phone.
It's got to be to my phone for it to be
Let's put them
heard.
both on the phone right now.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them on.
So here's what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to put the microphone on mute, right? Stay on, all right? And I'm going to get the number from Al right now. All right, hold on for 1 second. Let me just, I'm going to mute, so hold on for yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, just hold that up right there. Hold on. That's my password. Okay. Okay.
Just in case anybody heard the mumbles.
He's calling again.
No, that's somebody else.
Oh, let me. I'm almost done. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna bridge the calls together. We're A&R right now. A&R.
Bless is calling. Yo.
BBJ. Hello?
Hey, Blessings, what's happening, man?
There you go. BB on the line. AKA Mr. Jarvis. What's up, brother?
What's happening, man? Everything is good. How are you?
Man, we're having a great time. We're bridging the gap. I know you was calling Al. We needed you. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Hold on, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, no doubt. I'm ready. We're on star. There
you go.
On is on the phone. OnStar? BBJ meet OnStar.
What's up, OnStar? Great peace and blessings, man.
Peace and blessings to you.
Oh, man, all is well. I'm feeling this hot top, man.
Oh, it's breaking up a little bit.
Oh, baby, you gotta mute your phone. You gotta turn the volume down because we can hear the show. Yeah, we hear
We can hear the whole show.
we hear the echo coming back because there's a 10-second delay.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, you got to turn it down.
Is my joint too loud?
Radio down, turn your radio down.
Yeah, you got to turn your radio down.
Turn it to
Remember
that better?
Dirty James? Is this Diane Kendrick? You are the winner.
I think
Yo, was that better?
I don't know if anybody remember that movie.
I think that's better.
There you go.
Right, right.
Yeah, that sounds
There we
better.
go.
So
Y'all looking good on the screen.
So, BBJ, we're gonna start doing a matchup, and I'll start with just talking a little bit about himself, and then Ty Dre said, so who do you think will be a good match? I said BBJ, of course. Jarvis Cooper.
Wow.
There you go.
What an honor.
So BB, drop your history.
Yeah.
Tell us about you, baby. Drop your history. Go. Put some weight on it, baby. Put some weight on it.
All right. Well, you know, I'm humbly blessed, too blessed to be stressed. You know what I'm saying? I got to go back to the breaks days, and these are the breaks. I started out as a DJ and spinning those joints, AJ Scratch and all that, T-Love Rock and all that, and you know what I'm saying, just blessed from that time to now to be part of the culture and to hone my skills and be able to reach the world, you know, with my flow and production, lyricism. And I chose to, you know, represent the Guardcore side. So, you know, my flow is Guardcore. You know what I'm saying? I do everything, man, by the power of the Most High. And, you know, keep it flavorful, keep it real. I've been blessed to have a, you know, Stellar Award-nominated album. And I work with a lot of people, even the greats. You know, I did a joint with KRS-One, did a joint with, you know, the God Spirit joint on the Spiritual Minded album. You know, I worked with Woody from Drew Hill. You know, I did the remix, the Let's Dance remix of the Power Walkout out in Brooklyn. And by the way, I'm Brooklyn born, Jersey bred, but Ohio is where I laid my head. And, you know, I've been blessed to work with a lot of people. You know, I did a joint with MC Hammer, toured with him. So, man, there's just so many people, man, that I've been blessed to be with by the power of God. But, you know, one thing about me, I've always been real. I love hip-hop. I love the culture. And I've been blessed through Hip Hop Boulevard to be in a position to even teach the culture. So I teach it and I represent it to preserve the authenticity of it and the community base of it, where it began, where it started, 1520 Hip Hop Boulevard, you heard? And so I'm just out there as an ambassador getting the word out. And love the culture, man, love it. And I would be more than delighted to, you know, work with any artist, especially on stuff. I think we'll have a great time together. And, you know, ministry is the best way to preserve legacy. And so I heard his testimony about his pops, and I think that's wonderful. A lot of people don't respect the pioneers and forefathers, but that's where it's at. So I'm in a position right now where I'm like Father Abraham with sons and daughters who flow like water all over the world. So whenever I'm able to work with an awesome artist like Onstar, it's a treat. You know what I mean? I'm humbled by it.
What I like about this matchup, right, is that both you are. What's the style of rap you said you do?
Well, you know, so I'm hip hop all the way, but Godcore.
Godcore, good. Hold that. Godcore. Okay, cool. Because OnStar is heavy in the church. He's heavy in the church. He's he's with Zoe Ministries, Bishop Jordan. So I think that's a great matchup, actually.
Yeah. I met the bishop. I was able to open up running them in Harlem years ago. So yeah, it's all love. It's all family.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, it's really good. Let me add one more thing. One more thing, if I may. You know, I was minding my business, man, and I got a call from a company, Universal Studios. They did that joint Who Killed Biggie and Pac, the Unsolved joint.
Right.
And they hired me to come on and do all the writing for the Biggie stuff. So a lot of people don't know, but under J.E. Cooper, you know, I did all the writing for the show for Biggie, and I did the artist and I did the acting coaching too, because I do that as well. And, you know, a lot of people just know BBJ from the music. But, you know, I've been blessed with a lot of talents and skills to, you know, even the artists, you know, repertoire and all that. You know, I'm just really, really well grounded in that because of the people I've been around and been able to learn from. So, you know, I have a lot to offer and still a lot to learn, because as long as you're alive, you can learn. So, you know, that's where I am. You know what I mean? So that so when you see the joint on Netflix and all that, I did the writing for all the Biggie stuff. Got to work with Dub C.
It came out already though. Didn't that movie came out already, right?
Yeah.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't want to say I saw it and I bugged out. Okay, yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
No, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix. I saw it on
And
Netflix.
also,
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, I was going to say, you on Netflix too? Okay.
This is a good matchup.
It was made. I want to add this too, because you said your dad left your legacy. I'm working on leaving a legacy. My sons as well. And my son, I just want to give him a shout. Wade Jones. He plays Biggie Smalls on the series, so I got to coach my own son, and it's kind of cool because he respects hip hop.
That's big love, and your son, he keeps in touch with me on Instagram. I didn't know that was your son.
Wow.
I gotta make sure I really
that's my
connect
son.
with him.
Yeah,
he
he's
shows
on that
big
new
love
Young
on social
Rock.
media.
Yeah,
He
he
shows
did.
big
He
love
loves
on
Hip Hop
social media.
Boulevard. He loves the Pioneers. He don't like this mumble stuff. He loves the original Pioneers. If you didn't sit, he learned well. And he's on that new Young Rock joint too. So he's doing well. Young brother, young black man doing his thing. Very proud of him, just like I'm proud of you.
Look at that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's big love, man. I get it now.
We didn't expect that today, did we?
No, we didn't. That's how you conclude a show.
Full circle.
Do we ever expect anything on this show? It just kind of happens. It just develops. That's what I like about it. It's like we're on the edge.
I like how you said Godcore too. Godcore. That's powerful.
Godcore. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I break it down, it stands for God Kingdom Outreach Revival Explosion. So whenever we spit, whatever we do, whatever we touch, it gotta have that effect. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're not chasing the bag. I've been teaching 30 years. The wealth is within us. So wealth is looking for us, like Nickel Myers, that haunts us. We ain't got to chase nothing. Everything comes to us when we in position. And the best position is to be in a faithful, humble position. So if you're going to be the hottest, you know what I'm saying, you got to be in the presence of the highest. That's real. You know what I mean? So that's just how we get down. My whole team is on that frequency. Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to connecting because that's the frequency that I'm definitely driven towards. It's definitely God first. It's funny, I grew up in a Pentecostal church, but I had a dream that God told me his name was Allah. And so
Allah.
I refer to God as Allah, understanding that there's over 100 names of God, understanding that religions are just brothers sitting at a table looking to find the best way to serve their Father. So I'm really open in spirituality. As it was previously mentioned, I definitely am mentored by Archbishop Stephen R. Jordan. That's where I grew up at. But I definitely do not limit myself in no kind of religion or form of understanding because I just know that if Allah can get to us wherever we're at, then we can get to him wherever we're at. And so there's not one format that works.
I love it, and I'm gonna say this. You're right. You're onto something powerful because when we get into it, and of course we're not gonna, get into the lesson right now, but we know that Isaac and Jacob, they're brothers. You know what I'm saying? And so, the truth of the matter is that, Ishmael and Isaac. The thing is that the promise came through Isaac, but they still are very relevant. So when we deal with the world of Islam, and not Christianity, because Christianity is something given by our slave masters, but we believe in the kingdom and we do follow the Christ, who, by the way, is not who people think he is, but that's another situation.
Perfect match, man.
You know what I mean?
Perfect match. Look, they got their own show right here.
Right.
Callie's like, amen. Hold on, y'all. Because the chat room then lit up again. Callie's like, God call or God core. It's God core.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And we got amen in the room.
But
we don't went to church.
I met a couple of cats the other day. We were doing a guitar, and I was telling them, I was like, yo, they was like, what you do? They told me what they do. I said, well, what T.D. Jakes is to the world of religion, that's what I am to the world of hip-hop. I'm a hip-hop apostle. I said, so, they was just trading skills and something. They wanted me to pick something, and I had to hit them in the head with this. I said, my metaphors are like atomic bombs when I get busy. I rep the kingdom to the fullest like Brooklyn and Biggie. Yo, will send me something greater than controversy and Diddy. Never rehearse a verse for a verse is our body, your city. And they was like, yo, you should be out. I said, man, I'm here trying to build you brothers up, man. And I'm looking for the next jewels, to be displayed for the world to see what real shining is.
Yo, BB.
That's
BB OnStar.
Yo.
First of all, This is an Al Pizarro special right here because he done matched y'all up right. Y'all done turned it into a church show. I'm feeling pretty good right now. We got amens in the chat room. But listen, yo, I want to keep going, but I gotta go because we have another show coming in, and I gotta set up for the 4 o'clock.
No doubt. Set us up. Make sure we got numbers because I'm wide open. Now, you know what I'm saying? There's no insistence, nothing. I'm dealing with that. With this, we dealing hands on. So you got my information. You call me anytime. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? All the way around. That's what real mentorship is.
Yo, thank you so much, bro.
Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you. Yes, I'm looking forward to Lincoln, and thank y'all for having me on the show. Shout out Hip Hop Boulevard. You know, all the way to the top, we rock it from now until forever. And we're just layers of light. So we're gonna continue laying the light, and until next time.
All right, y'all. Talk to you soon.
Thank you to all you brothers, man.
Peace. Not a problem, man. All good. God bless, man.
One love.
Wow.
Yo, Rob.
What a show.
Rob. What are we doing? How's that chat room? Are they liking this or what?
Callie's laughing her ass off. She's it's like, oh wow. Man, this is
we told you this conversation show is about making things happen.
Yeah, I love
and
it.
You saw it today. Live. Every single time we get together, we make things happen. This is not your normal show. Tell your people about it. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Everybody, this is not your normal show. This is not that show.
Share.
They just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. We do and do and do and do and do.
Right. Word up. That's what's happening. So, guys, because I have the One Night show coming in next in about 30 minutes, so I got to start setting up for that. But, just to give you all that are listening, we do a show called One Night Show, which is the New York City Housing Authority, and it's about, that show represents everything that's going on in housing, from the blueprint to RAD to Section 8, Section 9, Section 3. We talk about all kinds of things, and we do a lot of political stuff. A lot of the politicians that are running for office now, they come on the show, and they zoom in, basically, and, we've had, the run-of-the-mill of them. It's been really nice. So I'm setting up for that show, and that starts at 4. That's going to go from another page show. That's going from the One Night Show on Facebook page.
All right.
And Groovy Track.
Good. Well, man, what a day.
Great show.
Always with the surprises.
Amazing show.
You know the deal.
If anybody ever question what this show is about, this is the episode you showed up.
Amazing show.
This is the
Amazing
episode
show.
you showed up.
Listen, gang, I'm going to punch out, all right? Are we cool with that?
We're good.
What's the date of the next show?
April 4th.
April 4th.
Sunday, April 4th at 2 p.m. See y'all right back here.
We see you all there, and tell your friends about it. Tell everybody about it. This is the show that makes it happen.
Word up. And with that note, I'm punching out and I'm blasting off, y'all.